Hello. Welcome back. Welcome back to another video. Today we're reacting to some Hirohei. Disaster has been averted in Japan. Let's see what he has to say.
Well, it looks like today we've got news regarding the Sony kadokawa stuff. As you're probably well aware, Sony was
Mhm.
looking at acquiring kadokawa,
Oh,
specifically with eyes on
right.
FromSoft, because kadokawa is their parent company, as well as kadokawa's
Ah,
anime catalog. And these negotiations have been going on for a few weeks or so now, with kadokawa showing immense interest in coming to a conclusive deal with Sony, in large part to fend off potential hostile takeovers from foreign companies, one major concern being South Korea's Kakao Corp. Presumably, they think that if Sony has an extremely large stake in the company, they're less likely to sell their shares in a potential hostile takeover situation, which means that Sony therefore doesn't want this to be like a short-term gain. They see some like
yeah.
long-term potential in having this position at Kadokawa. Of course, things can always change. Sony might backstab Kadokawa, but that doesn't seem too
True.
likely given what's occurred so far, but who knows? No, instead, the main
Bro,
concern is
Sony's
simply
been
what
releasing
Sony
some
might
fucking
influence
garbage.
Kadokawa to do and FromSoft to do, etc., etc. A lot of people, understandably, don't have much goodwill for Sony or much confidence
No.
in Sony at this point in time. And of course, therefore,
Sony's been releasing some pretty fucking dog shit games, I will say. All gaming companies right now, there only a handful of companies right now have been releasing actual fucking bangers like Marvel Rivals. You got fuck. Oh crap! I literally had one. Baldur's Gate with Larian Studios. You have a decent catalog of games that are coming out that are okay. They're pretty decent. Some are pretty good, but then you get shit like fucking Dragon Age and that other fucking game they're making and shit about that chicken space.
there would be a lot of concerns about what Sony may do with Kadokawa's anime catalog and FromSoft,
Sony would probably remake remake Dark Souls 2, and they'd make Emerald Herald have like fucking be like 300 pounds overweight. She'd probably have like 5 different nose piercings and shit, dyed rainbow hair. Oh my god, fucking be so
etc.,
stupid.
etc. And so we now have news that the deal has gone through, but the good news is disaster averted for the most part, as Sony
How?
will not be taking over the company,
Eh,
instead only getting around a 10% stake in Kadokawa and forming a strategic alliance. Of course, the best outcome would have
Press
been
exit out.
Sony not getting further involvement in Kadokawa, and Kadokawa
Yeah,
also not getting any hostile takeovers going through. However, given the way the negotiations were going, it really seemed like this was going to happen one way or the other. And so,
that's
all
good.
considered, this is probably the next best outcome. Certainly
Yeah,
better than Kadokawa getting fully taken over by Sony or some foreign company. We've
yeah.
got an official statement here from the chief executive officer over at Kadokawa, the CEO, saying, "We are very pleased to conclude this capital and business alliance agreement with Sony. This alliance is expected to not only further strengthen our IP creation capabilities, but also increase our IP media mix options with Sony support for global expansion, allowing us to deliver our IP to more users around the world. We are confident that this will greatly contribute to maximizing the value of our IP and increasing our corporate value in the mid to long term. We intend to do our utmost to ensure that our collaborative efforts with Sony produce great results in the global market." Sony's chief operating officer and chief financial officer also issuing a statement.
I
This one
just,
reading: "Through
I
this
still don't
capital and
trust
business
these
alliance, we will
companies
become the largest
anymore.
shareholder of Kadokawa, which consistently creates a wide variety of IP, including publications and books, such as light novels and
Oh
comics,
god, I can't wait for the light novels to be just fucking absolutely destroyed by vocalizers. Holy shit.
as well as games and anime. By combining Kadokawa's extensive IP and IP creation ecosystem with the strengths of Sony, which has promoted the global expansion of a wide range of entertainment, including anime and games, we plan to work closely together to realize Kadokawa's global media mix strategy, aimed at maximizing the value of its IP and Sony's long-term vision, creative entertainment vision, quote unquote." So I will say this whole like global thing that they're saying in both statements isn't enticing to me at
Yeah,
all.
nope.
Anime has done just fine reaching global markets when they weren't trying to pander to them, and although they're
Yeah.
not saying they're going to pander in these statements, there of course is a concern because how many times do we see some foreign company end up trying to like westernize and that backfiring? I mean, Sony
Yeah. Holy
themselves have plenty
shit.
of examples of that happening. And of course, we don't want that therefore also happening to Kadokawa and then FromSoft and,
Kadokawa's made some
whole chain of
really
command and
good
all that.
fucking
Oh, and the final
animes,
thing to
dude. I don't
note, the
want them
deal
to
will officially
stop.
go through at the beginning of January. That being specifically January 7th. Once again, let me know what you think about this update in the comments.
January 7th, the day after the presidential inauguration. That's funny. Yeah, I hope they don't fuck shit up and they just let Kadokawa do their own thing and have like very minimalistic input. But being a 10% shareholder, they're obviously gonna weigh that over Kadokawa's head. I can see that. I can tell they're gonna push some type of agenda. I can see it coming. They've done it before, and I know they'll do it again. It's so stupid. I dislike it so much. Like goddamn, like hired Sweet Baby, which was a fucking mistake. Sweet Baby tried to downplay their involvement, which was a fucking lie. It's so fucking stupid. I hate this shit. Why do companies need to appease Westerners? So stupid, dude. Why are Westerners so fucking entitled? So that's beyond retarded. Yeah, anyways, let me know what y'all think in the comments as always. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube jazz, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.